All right. So I don't know who's watching yet, who's going to be watching, but let's get this going. We had an amazing day today. It's an absolutely amazing day. And now I have to back up all the data. Okay. So let's get the SD card. Let's get the hard drive out. If anyone shows up, they show up. If they don't show up, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just happy I bought this external hard drive to help save my life. You're probably gonna hear the air conditioner kick on and off. Happy Friday. So today was the first day of Anime NYC in Manhattan, and it was good, and it was a poop show for me. And it was so bad, but it turned out so right. But last night I had one of the worst cases of insomnia in ages, and God, that sucked. It's just so stupid that I can't sleep sometimes, that I just couldn't. And God knows my little cats are doing their best to make it where how do I say this? My little Rocky was just waking me up all night. At one point, he was like the highest shelf of my kitchen, and he just tucked in like on top of the sneakers that we have on a little shelf, and he was so pleased with himself. And I was horrified because it's like 6:30 in the morning. The sun's already coming into my apartment, and there my cat is on a shelf that he shouldn't be able to get to, on top of a bunch of dirty shoes, next to some other stuff. And it's just like, why? Why are you there, buddy? Why are you there now? And I had to pull him down. And as I was pulling him down, his poor little face ran into the ceiling fan. And I felt so bad. Hopefully he learned a lesson. But he was all like scared. And it was just like, I'm sorry, but good. Yeah. Hey guys, hope you're doing. Aurora, are you the awesome Aurora I met at Otakon? Because if so, you were amazing. I love chit-chatting with you, and I'm delighted to have met you. Amelia, hello. Carlos, hi. I'm just talking about Anime NYC. There's a New York City convention called Anime NYC that happened today, and it was so great, and it started off so weird. I got an award, so maybe that's her. Super awesome person, if so, like seriously awesome person. I had a great time chit-chatting with her. So what was I saying? So Anime NYC, it started off. What was I saying? Amelia, you don't have you like on. You don't have you like on. I'm sorry. Did I shut off the ability to give likes? Sorry about that. Hey buddy, can you give me a Hot Wheels car for video, please? I don't have any Hot Wheels car in the apartment. Sorry, man. I'm gonna give to anyone new here. We have people who come in with random requests, who are disrespectful, who are condescending. It's all sort of crazy. So I'm used to it, but if you're new and you're not used to it, don't worry too much about chat. Oh, cool. That is the person from Otakon. Hey. So she's absolutely amazing as what is it? She did Spider Gwen. Ah, perfection. Absolute perfection. So how do I say this? The con today was great. I met so many nice people. It was refreshing. I'm not gonna. So the Anime NYC community is great. I don't want to sound like I'm pooping on it at all, but I think my last two Anime NYCs, I feel like I didn't find that many people who made me happy. If that makes any sort of sense. But this time, there was just so much positivity out there. Everyone was so chill for the most part. Almost everyone was just there to have a great time. There was no drama. I ran into some like famous-y cosplayers. I met a bunch of new cosplayers, and this is after like showing up to the con super late today. So I didn't think I was gonna get any cosplayer interviews. I subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you like the content. So last night I could not sleep. I didn't fall asleep until like 7 something this morning. And so I was obviously late to the con. And when I got up and I was rushing to get there, I was just like absent-minded all day. And so I just thought I was gonna go around and tour the con and not really get any good content. And to my absolute delight, I was wrong. It was just like banger after banger after banger with so many great people. I actually ran into, I met Stella Chu for the first time. There's like this woman who cosplay who goes by Stella Chu. Super nice, super talented, and just like I was honestly just fanboying. One second here. Did you run into any other Jews? No. Yeah. So the running joke in the channel is I'm Jewish, and ha 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 ha. I'm actually Puerto Rican. I don't think I have anybody Jewish in the family. I wouldn't mind if I did. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just an ongoing joke to anyone who's new. What am I saying? So I ran into, I was able to meet Stella Chu. She was super nice. I felt like I put my foot in my mouth when I met her. But thankfully she was really, really cool and chill. Then I ran into a bunch of people I wanted to shoot at cons before, and I was able to just like either shoot or chit chat with, which felt great. I don't know. I didn't mean like give me one Hot Wheels. I meant like if you can name one. I don't know any Hot Wheels cars. Sorry, buddy. I know you're a fan of Hot Wheels, but I haven't played with Hot Wheels toys in decades. Okay. So, con went really nice. Everyone was really awesome. The con center, this was the first year Anime NYC took over the entire space. And it worked pretty well for the most part. Like, they were able to fit a lot of vendors in there. And the quality of the vendors, I think, shot back up. Because when Anime NYC first came out, that was the best vendor selection, artist selection I've ever seen. So it was totally worth like going in to like shop for buy things. And as it went on, I think it dipped a little bit, but this year there were so many amazing like places to shop for like any kind of art. And then it was just nice looking around. I actually got some stickers. I haven't bought stickers in ages, and I actually bought some stickers and I loved it. And they apparently had a pretty good, decent amount of panels. So it was really nice. The space was well laid out. There was a lot of different snacks. The Javits Center itself added a lot more places to get food, which is good. It's disappointing because the food at the Javits Center is, it's not great, and it's horrifically overpriced. At one point, I bought a hot dog that cost me $10 for a single hot dog. And I'm sorry for you guys who don't care about the story, but if anyone who like, for those of us who go to conventions and know the struggle of trying to eat food at a con for a same price, you know how crazy it is trying to survive out there. And I know I'm sounding overly dramatic, but it's true. Like, it's disgusting the prices we have to pay to eat some half decent food, and most of the time it's not even half decent. So it's kind of frustrating. They had some. I would honestly say the selection has gotten better. Going around showing small. I am Marie. Much love, bro. I'm just going around showing smaller creators love and kindness. Sub. Thank you. Hope you have a great time. And one second. My kitten is digging into a drawer, making noise. Let me grab him. Rocky, come over here. Come over here. All right. So this is Rocky. He is about a year and a half old. He's a Siberian. So he's gonna keep growing for another probably another year and a half, I think. He's a fluff ball. He's a pain. I love him dearly, and he's being naughty. So, come on, buddy, give me some. He has this addiction to digging in drawers for fun. No other reason. He just likes to do it. I don't know why. All right. So, where was I? All right, here we go. I'm just gonna shut this off. I have something. I'm doing photo editing in the background, and I'm downloading stuff in the background. So sorry for being things, but I just shut something off. So one of the things I'm doing right now is using some fancy overpriced externals, and I'm backing up everything because I've done it where I went to conventions, I interviewed a bunch of people, and I thought I backed things up so I clear up my SD cards to make space, and I lost a bunch of content. So now it's that backup, it's these backups. Back it up twice, back it up 3 times. Sorry, when was the last convention you went to? Today. Today, I went to Anime NYC in New York City. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with it because it takes over the entire Javits space. It's weird because New York City has a weird problem that no matter how big of a venue we get, it's always going to be cramped. Always. I think the only Anime NYC that was not cramped was the first Anime NYC. There was one August 17th in my state. What state are you in? So this year they had the entire con space and it still kind of felt tight on and off. Although there were some areas where I was able to do some interviews and breathe and get some shots. And it was a great time. I'm nervous, excited, nerve-sighted for tomorrow because Saturday's the crush. Saturday's the rush. Saturday's when everybody comes out to the con. And the plan is to not stream too long tonight. Go and get some, hopefully, get some rest and go to the con at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. I plan on being at Anime NYC with Jasmine, and she and I are gonna cover the con. And we're still debating how we're gonna conquer the event because there is an amazing, absolutely amazing set of cosplayers who go by Cornetto Cosplay. I was lucky enough, if not blessed, to interview both of the women behind this. There's 2 women in a cosplay group called Cornetto Cosplay. And I think Anime NYC back in 2019, I interviewed both of them and they were just delightful. Just everything you want from a cosplay community interview. They were like well-spoken, passionate. They made their cosplays. Not that you need to make your own cosplay to be a great cosplay and a great interview, but it's just insane when you see somebody who like makes their own cosplay and it's like it looks store-bought. These 2 women are just like just god tier crafters. And in the time that I've interviewed them, even before I interviewed them, they were like pretty big. And I think they were already hosting some cosplay contests. But this year at Anime NYC, they're hosting the cosplay or judging the cosplay contest. And one of them reached out to me like, hey, would you like to be around when we're doing the interview process for a bunch of these things? So then after we chit chat with them, you can chit chat with them and do interviews. And I am like gobsmacked by this offer because, hey, Mr. Burst, hello. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hi. Hope you're safe out there. Excuse me. So how do I say this? Think about this. So some of the best cosplayers at the con are gonna try to work with me so that I could dream come true. One second. I'm here. I'm going in con 2 tomorrow. Are you going to Anime NYC? Awesome, man. If you see me, say hi. I could just come in for a morning running. So Mr. Burst is actually a soldier training. I hope you stay safe, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. So today I went to a con and we're talking about that. So what do I say? So tomorrow, I have the opportunity to interview a bunch of the best cosplayers going to Anime NYC. Well, the best competing cosplayers. Let me lay that out there because a lot of really great cosplayers don't compete. They just go to the convention to have fun. And that's kind of the people I cover, like the everyday late, I think is the term layman? I'm not sure. But those kind of cosplayers. But if I did that, I'd be removing myself from the main con floor for the main hours. I think it's going to be 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'll be avoiding the main floor. I'll be in some back area where they're doing judging. And I'm thinking about how to do this because on the one hand, it seems like a great opportunity. And depending on the lighting, this could be ideal. So what's going to happen is tomorrow, Jazz and I are going to go scout the location and see how it is. But I'm torn because there's a few different ways we can do this. Will be the live stream of Cosplay Con? I will not. I wanted to live stream the con, but I will not. I'm gonna get into it, but really, I don't know if my phone can handle it. And then I move around so much. Well, maybe I can live stream. Let me think about this. We're leaving 7 a.m. to reach 8 a.m. I don't even know if it's open at 8 a.m. You might not want to get here too early because then you have to wait outside the con. And I think it's be fairly warm tomorrow. But You do you. Adrian says, hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. I had a great day. I went to a convention and we're chit-chatting about that. And tomorrow and Sunday, I'm going back to the convention. So if we go hang out by the judging area, if the lighting is good, we might have access to all these great cosplayers. And that's amazing. So we're thinking about doing that. And then how do we do it? Part of it, the first idea is that I myself go and cover this and have Jasmine support me. And we just knock out. Like maybe she does photos, I do interviews. We try to get as many cosplayers like in quick succession as possible. And I kind of love that. But at the same time, I feel really, 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 really bad about abandoning the main con floor because there's something about being on the main con floor with everybody and getting like the regular cosplayers too and getting their stories that's just amazing. So I don't know. I'm torn. I'm thinking about this. One second. Let me gotta start backing something up. Anime NYC 24. Okay, new folder. Friday. New folder. Pics. New folder. Interviews. So I'll get into it, but I also made a huge mess up today with a bunch of my interviews where I actually did not. Do you pray? God is the best, helps in every day. I'm happy you find that, but this isn't about that. But congratulations on finding that faith. It opens 8:30 a.m. We're gonna stop for breakfast. Well, there's a few places to eat nearby, so hopefully it works out. Audio. All right, so where was I? Hey Bernardo, hope you're having a great day, dude. Hey Dylan, welcome. I'm having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. So, okay. So I had a few ideas. One, actually cancel that. One is that I would leave. Come on. Why are you doing this, computer? Command A. There we go. Let's see, how long is that going to take? So we have 50 gigabytes of interviews that I shot today. I think I did 9 interviews total. So it's going to take 7 minutes for that to copy over. All right, so what am I saying? So the idea is Jasmine and I go to the area, check it out, and maybe hang around there, depending on how often we get people, how good the background is, how good the photos are. I don't know. I think it's in an area where we might not have good light. If that's the case, we might not stick around because I don't know. On the one hand, I love great cosplay stories, but if the lighting isn't great, I don't know. So there's that. Or my first thought was to leave Jasmine there, have her do the heavy lifting and handle those interviews herself, and then I would be on the main floor getting like interviews from the community. I don't know. In theory, we'll get there around like 9 a.m. So then we have from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Depending on how many people get there, we can judge or see how we feel about hanging out and staying in the main area. And then 11 something a.m. we can go to the judging area and give it an inspection. If it work, I mean, I already have 9 interviews. And worst case scenario, we get like another 10 or 20 tomorrow. Hopefully we get like 50, but who knows? But we'll see how we'll play it by ear. I'm overthinking. I'm nervous every single time. Every single time there's a convention that happens, I get nervous. I get like imposter syndrome. I get like, am I doing the right thing? Ah. And it's part of why I can't sleep the night before because like this, in theory, if everything works out well, I could have another big interview, maybe a few big interviews that can like help grow the channel, get the subscribers, get me from just someone who does this casually to being a real YouTuber. And I know I hate saying that YouTuber thing because it's like, yeah, but it is kind of what I want to do. So I don't know. I'm stressing out. I'm overthinking. Really, I just wanted to talk to somebody about what was going on with the con. Let's see. Hey, Bernardo, hope you're having a great day, dude. Okay. I like Demon Slayer and Naruto One Piece. Good. I hope you have a great time at the con tomorrow. Mr. Burr says, I hope we can do some kind of collaboration in the future. What kind of collaboration? Let me see what I can see. It looks like a bunch of people left, but okay. Da, da, da. How do you get that? I gotta get verified on the channel. It looks so much better. Collaborating with people around the world. That sounds fun. I'm not quite sure how to do it, but I'm up for it. Try it. So yeah, it was a good day. Silly thing, a few of the interviews that I did, I actually forgot, totally forgot to connect. I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for this. So this is an example. This is not the camera I use, but it's very close to it. So this is one of our cameras at home. So you hook up this to the camera. This is a receiver for the audio. I'll put this back away. And then you use the microphone to capture said audio. But you have to hook the receiver up via a wire to the camera for the audio to transfer over, and I forgot to do that today. So for all of my interviews, the audio did not save right. That said, I backed all the audio up on my external mic. But when I came home and Jasmine said, so your audio didn't save, I was kicking myself so hard because it was such a silly, stupid mistake that I made. Such a silly mistake that I made. It was just like, I need to get more sleep. But yeah. You like Dustin Henderson from Stranger Things. I've never watched Stranger Things. But yeah, I made a mistake. So all of my interviews, none of my interviews have the proper audio. That said, I have the mics with the audio backed up. So after I'm done transferring over the audio, I'm gonna back up the photos. After I'm backing up the photos, I'm gonna back up the audio, and then we should be good to go tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, I'm excited and nervous and happy because I got to meet some really great people today. And heck, like one of my favorite people from Otakon just was watching the live stream and subbed, and it's just like, ooh, that's so cool. That's so cool. So I'm in a good mood, and yeah. So okay. So as far as the con, it was really nice. It was like the people were really great. Getting in and getting my badge was simple. So Anime NYC set up 3 different areas. One for regular attendees, one for press, business, professionals, and one for people who are disabled. And it was great because usually you kind of have to go, everyone has to go through the same door, which was always kind of insane to me. My biggest dream was to have a door, I'd be able to come in the same door all the other professionals were. So that they did that for press was a godsend. And I was able to just walk right in through like the special door, and I told security what I was doing, and they knew. Huge change of pace from Otakon. They knew, hey, this guy's press, he can come in the door. When I went to Otakon this year, not besmirching Otakon. This is not Otakon's fault. This is someone else's fault. The private security they hired. But Otakon had me waste almost an hour walking around in like 90-something degree heat outside around the con, trying to get inside to get my badge as press, and it was infuriating. At least with Anime NYC this year, it was just walk straight in the door, walk right to the press area, and get my badge, and done. Oh my God. The only downside, if I had to nitpick and complain about like Anime NYC this year, the only thing that bothers me this year is something that bothers me last year, is they brought a DJ in to play music in the con center, and they have him in the highest point of the con, like overlooking the entire con center, and they blast music, like at a disgusting level. And I just hate loud noise. And it looks, from what I've seen, a lot of other people who were there did not like it, because there's a food area right beneath it where everyone kind of hands out. And if you walk by, everybody's like this because they're trying to eat their food, and you're just hearing just music blaring right on top of you. And it sucks for me because that means this entire area in the majority center of the con, the front entrance, is just in it. There's just like, just it's just blown out with music, like anime music, some other stuff happening. It's like, it doesn't need to be that loud. It doesn't even need to happen. You don't even, they don't need that music. They don't need that DJ. I think he only detracts from the situation. And if they got rid of that, I think it'd be a lot better overall than the event. That's it. That's like the biggest complaint I have. Besides that, the layout was for the most part really great. They great vendors, great. They have more food selections. They have food trucks outside, a good selection of food trucks. The weather was beautiful. Oh my God, the weather was beautiful today. I mean, it was kind of gross humid, but it wasn't that bad in comparison to how it's been in New York City. So for Anime NYC's first summer con, it went really well. I just wish that we had better like train service to get there, or getting an Uber or a cab was cheaper to get there. From my house to Anime NYC, if I wanted to show up comfortably, it would have been at least $35 from my apartment to the con, and I don't live that far away, which is like, so I ended up just like taking the train, and by the time I got there, I was just like, soaked in sweat. And it's not really, and that's really due to like the subway. And then right, I just had the luck when I was walking over, like all the clouds passed, all the clouds left, and the sun just beat on me. I was like, oh man. But all that said, it was really nice. There was a great select. I feel like the community at Anime NYC refreshes. How do I say it? Like, every time I go, it's new people. It's new people, and I almost never see older like people from the past that often, which is kind of weird, kind of sad, kind of cool. And it seems like a whole bunch of them that I started talking to just got into the hobby um, around COVID. Oh man, I just said the dreaded word. But around the time that time, people started, I guess, when they're trapped at home, learning about cosplay, learning about like binging anime, wanting to get into community, and when they had the chance, they did it, and it's just really cool. It's just really really cool that we have this many fresh people into it, and they're really talented. There's a whole bunch of Genshin Impact cosplay. There's a whole bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen cosplay. There's a whole bunch of the classics who are there too. A bunch of Chinese manhwa cosplay. It was great. It was great, and almost everyone I spoke to was just so nice. I think I had like one or two people who were kind of like weird, but I think the only jerks that I came across were the photographers and some videographers. But besides that, that's it. And yeah, it was a great time. I had a great day, and I'm sorry for being redundant, but that's it. I had a great time. My first day of Anime NYC, I stayed until like nearly 9 p.m. And the only reason I came home instead of making more content was I actually filled up my SD cards. I didn't even think I was gonna take that many photos or videos, because like I was exhausted, and I came to the con late, but I ended up filling up 228 gigabyte SD cards. So that's kind of huge. So yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of exhausted, so I'm gonna call this stream done. But if anyone watches this later on, I hope you go to Anime NYC. I hope you have a great time. If you see me at NYC, say hi. That said, I don't really have time to chit chat too much because I'll be busy trying to do interviews and all that. And that's it. Have a great night. I'm exhausted, but I had a great day, and I hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.